Hi there, I'm Michael Coleman, and today I have here this lovely Corgi Mercedes 240D. So 240 diesel. It was what we would now refer to as the E-Class. So it was the sort of medium saloon. When this one came out, you didn't actually have the smaller saloon. This is pretty much the smallest car that Mercedes did. There was no smaller car until the 190 came out, the groundbreaking 190, to compete with the BMW 3 Series. But looking back, these are actually really, really great cars. They were really well built. As you can see, it's a taxi one. Back then, most of the diesel ones were for the taxi market, mainly abroad. Obviously, you got a lot more mileage, but I remember years ago, you'd go somewhere like Spain maybe, and all the cab drivers had these diesel Mercedes. Mercedes back then were actually very basic. A lot of the models, you had to get everything, put it on. I mean, they didn't even come with electric windows. A lot of them, you had to buy that as an extra option, or you had the manual winders, which no doubt this would have had. And I remember the taxis had the thick. It was like a thick plastic rubber vinyl with holes in it, obviously for durability. So Mercedes obviously knew they had a big market with the taxi drivers. This one is in pretty good condition for its age. You've got to remember, this is nearing on probably about 45 years old at least. This model was of the 70s. It's still got its Mercedes emblem there, and it's got the stack headlights, which when I was young I didn't like, because already the more modern ones had come out with the headlights that were flat. But looking back now, actually, they've got a lot of character. They were fantastic cars, as they still are. If the ones that are running, these are really well built. Mercedes really was something back then. I mean, it's still fairly prestigious, but back then they only did really sort of prestigious higher end cars. Yeah, that's it. It's this one is British built, as Corgi was back then. This would have been 70s, early 80s. Now obviously not much is built here, but I mean, in the quality, I mean, even the weight, this the boot opens. It's got 240D there. I mean, the metal is, if you look at that, considering it's pretty thick. On the doors, you can actually see the door card. You can probably actually see, if I can try and focus the dashboard there as well. So yeah, a great little car, and yeah, I hope you enjoy that. If you did, please do like and subscribe. It's very much appreciated. Thanks very much.